All right, everybody, the Patriots did it. They made their pick, third overall, Drake Maye. We kind of all saw it coming a little bit, which is weird. Usually these things are totally out of left field. But tonight, Evan, they made the pick that made sense. They needed a quarterback. He fell to them. He was there. Sounded like they knew he was going to be there, and they got their guy.
Absolutely. And not patting ourselves on the back, but we both had Drake Maye #1 on our big boards for a reason. It's the pick that made the most sense from the beginning of this entire process back in January. The best combination of upside, talent, scheme fit. And I think that was really what ended up being the final decision-making process here for the Patriots, was just how well Drake Maye is going to look in this vertical passing offense that Alex Van Pelt wants to run. Patriots need some speed. That's what Elliott Wolf told us later tonight. Get some speed on the field, get some deep threats out there for him. But his ability to throw the ball down the field and drive the ball in tough conditions, in the Foxborough weather, all these different elements just added up to him being the best pick.
Yeah, it's just really exciting. I mean, high ceiling, as you said, Evan, and you've gotten a bunch of looks. I mean, we both saw him at the Combine.
Yeah.
You were at his pro day. I mean, just
Yeah.
what was the process like for you over the spring as you watched film on him? You got to see him in person. You got to hear him interviewed. Everything that you saw from Drake Maye this spring.
Well, we'll go back to the very beginning. So I was watching live Clemson, North Carolina, and I turned it on and I said, well, why don't we just see what the fuss is all about Drake Maye? And he made a throw rolling to his right where he threw it 40 yards off his back foot with pressure in his face on a dime for a touchdown to a deep crossing route. And I said, not bad, right? Maybe that would be fun to have. And then you go through the process, you turn on the tape in January, you recognize, yeah, he's not consistent yet. His footwork needs to be more consistent, his accuracy down the field on really what you call the layups. It's not the hard throws. Those high-level throws are all over his film. The NFL, tight window, downfield, off-platform, all that stuff he can do at a very high level. It's the layups, it's the easy throws that he's going to have to be more consistent with. But overall, you go down to his pro day now in North Carolina at Chapel Hill, and he's got coaches that are running at him like free blitzers and acting like they're putting pressure on him in the pocket. And he's going outside the pocket, and he's off platform, flicking the wrist, throwing it 40, 50 yards down the field. And the one thing that he said after his pro day was, I'm a big guy, but I'm mobile, and I can move around, and I can throw off platform. That was really what I wanted to show scouts here today, and he certainly did that. He made one throw right in front of me where he hit Tez Walker, his teammate, who might be a Patriot someday, down the right sideline, about 45, 50 yards in the air. Just didn't even break stride, just right on the money. And you look at those types of throws, and you can see the talent and just the raw ability.
I mean, I saw a left-handed throw from him, too. I mean, he's got a little bit of that off-platform stuff. I mean, he's not Patrick Mahomes, but he has athleticism to get away, to make some plays in space when he has to. I mean, he got a bunch of rushing yards as well. As you mentioned, at the arm. So, I mean, we're excited. We're going to get to see him just in a couple of weeks. So supposedly we're going to get some access to rookie minicamp. So, yeah. I mean, it's just exciting to see a rookie quarterback come in. And, as Gerard Mayo and Elliott Wolf said, like they didn't totally rule anything out, whether he's going to start, whether he's going to sit for a while. I think we're both kind of feeling like most likely he's going to have to sit a little bit, work on the things you talked about. Footwork is a big thing that people talk about with Drake Maye. But how do you see it kind of going as he gets in here in the next week?
Well, I don't think there's going to be any denying that he's going to be the most talented quarterback on the field once we get out there for OTAs, minicamp, and then training camp in July. But like you mentioned, it's more about his developmental track and what's best for Drake Maye in the long term, which is obviously what's going to be best for the New England Patriots. Maybe in week 1, he might be the most talented guy on the roster, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's what's best for him to throw him to the wolves right away. So that's where the development comes in. But contrary to other people, I really think that he could start early in his rookie season. Maybe not week 1, but I think we're going to get around Halloween, maybe around Thanksgiving, and it's going to start to be time to start talking about Drake Maye going under center. So I don't think he's as much of a project as some other people do, but I do think we have to think about the long-term future here, and what's best for the player is always what's best for the team. And I think in this situation and in concert, it's that maybe he should sit for a little while.
So not a total surprise. Obviously, we kind of saw it coming, but still very exciting to get a quarterback in the building. Now, it seemed like the team knew this was going to be the pick. So I asked Elliott Wolf, does it seem like the draft is really starting now? So the Patriots, 6 more picks, plenty of time to go. We're still here in the middle of the first round as we shoot this. Who knows, maybe they'll be trading back up. But if not, we'll be early tomorrow. Still plenty of chances for the Patriots to continue to build around their new quarterback, Drake Maye.